Making the interception, Sean McLean, the free safety back there for the Cavaliers. And Bruce Triplett just lobbed that over Ogle's head, the intended receiver, right into the waiting arms of McLean. And that would look pretty easy for Cookeville. Lebanon's scoring opportunity goes by the wayside, and here comes the Cavaliers.
They send two wide outs to the left with an eye set and a tight right end, and they split. And they run the sweep, and they got outside to the 20 or to the 32 and got knocked down and got 4. Damon Stone came up and knocked him down. He got about 4 yards to the 32, maybe to the 31 and a half as they run a quick sweep. We'll call it 2nd and 6 and a half.
Lee Allison came up and set the corner, and they cut it inside of Lee. Damon Stone had to come over from the free safety spot. When Damon has to make a lot of tackles, normally they're in the open field.
Lebanon with or Cookeville rather, with a eye set with a flanker to the right, split into the left. Take it, run the option, and cuts it in, and got hit right there by Donnie Self and knocked down on the 33. That was not Donnie Self. That was getting up Scott Ogle, 49, I believe, and also Manier was there. Ogle hit him first. Our linebacker knocked him down on the 33. Cookeville looking at 3rd and about 6.
That's Smith, the quarterback for Cookeville's a tough one, Bruce. Injured last year, a bad knee injury, and has had some ankle problems this year, but he is a gamer. He's a kid they want to have in there.
Cookeville's all confused, Tommy. The horn went off the end of the quarter. Cookeville took off down the field, and the refs are just standing there. He's being kept on the field. It's got to be mass confusion down there with no clock. They spent a long time in the huddle. They come out, and they run an option, and Self hit him and knocked him down. They tried to run the option. Donnie Self right there to meet him on the 31. They'll give him forward progress maybe to the 32, and they lost a yard, and they've got a punt again. And now what are we saying? Into the first quarter? I think so. First quarter is over, people. Lebanon 7, Cookeville nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Lebanon High Blue Devil Booster Club would like to take this opportunity to thank the following merchants for their support of the video portion of tonight's broadcast: Beard Construction Incorporated, Claiborne's Bakery, David Harvey Auto Sales, Designers Printing Company, Dick's Food Mart, Edco TV, James Barbecue Restaurant, K&M Cabinet Company, Lebanon Cablevision, the Permapipe Division of Midwestco, Sovereign Bank, TRW Ross Gear Division, the Video Movie Center, and Winfrey's Roan Jewelry.
We're going to have I guess a referee's discussion. No, they're going to start the clock. They don't need to start it. It's been running. It's down to 10:27. We start the second quarter. The time is being kept on the field, I hope. Cookeville will punt from the 21. The snap is back. The punt is away. A pretty good one this time. Bentley will go back. Lets it hit on the turf, picks it up on the 26, cuts it in on the 30, gets outside of the 35 and ducks under a man and got knocked down. He picked it up and returned it about 9 yards. Alan Bentley had hit that turf. A good thing he picked it up because it would have rolled a long ways. Lebanon will take over in the 35-yard line.
Terry, what about that kick off the foot of Brian Prophet?
A much better punt this time, Tommy, for Cookeville. 41 yards on the punt, an 8-yard return for Lebanon. First down on the 35.
Lebanon out of the huddle and up to the line. Lebanon's got Bentley at the slot and Tracy Corley split left. High set, 7-0 Blue Devils. Take the ball and run a trap up the middle, and Dirksen got to the 40-yard line and got knocked down and got 5. That was the touchdown run that he run a few minutes ago. We trapped him in the middle again. He got 5 to the 40. 2nd and 5 for Lebanon. 7-0. Is we're in somewhere into the second quarter. If I was guessing, I'd say probably 10 minutes, 10 and a half to play in the half. Hicks comes up over the football. Triplett's the quarterback. We're in a slot right this time. They got an 8-man front. We run a sweep when they do that. Crutchfield gets outside. Got 4, got 5, almost broke it. Got to the 47 and got 7 and got knocked down. Crutchfield ran the sweep. Tommy, they jumped in an 8-man front. I think we checked off and ran to the sweep.
And, Bruce, you said it on the way up here tonight. If Cookeville stays in that 5-3 defense, you expected Crutchfield to have a good night running the football. And, Terry, he has some good numbers.
8 carries already, Tommy, 31 yards for Crutchfield.
They're in the 53 at this point. Take the ball. We run Crutchfield straight up the middle, and he missed it by one man of going through the middle. He got 4. Tommy, one man stopped him from getting big yardage as he crossed the 50 and got, well, actually, they'll put it right on the 50 and give him 3, and 2nd and 7 as he ran straight up the middle.
Looked like that middle linebacker, Salmon, S-A-M-O-N, the middle linebacker in that 5-3 defense, just got a hand on him, and if Montoya could have leaped over that guy, he'd had all kinds of daylight.
Slot left, 2nd down 7. Take the ball, trap in the middle. They hit Dirksen, and he got 5 anyway. They hit him on the 50. Zach Dirksen just pounded his way away from somebody and got to the 45 and got 5 out of nothing, and now we're 3rd and 2.
Dirksen with great second effort. They say the measure of a good running back is how many yards you get after you've been hit that first time. Well, he got hit and got 5 yards, and here comes that short yardage offense.
Power eye left, 3rd and 2. We take it and we run Crutchfield up the middle. He didn't get it. Barely got inside the 45 and got to the 44 and a half and got knocked down. We got about a half a yard out of that. We're 4th down. We've got to go to the 43. We need a yard and a half.
Bruce, they submarined, and we're getting some beef in there. Donnie Self now checks in at this offensive tackle spot, so we've got some heavy weights up front for Montoya to run behind.
We hurry to the line, take it, and we run it up the middle, and we didn't get it. Cookeville has helped us, and they'll take over. We tried to hurry to the line and run it. We gambled on our own 45. He got nothing. He may have lost a half yard. He did. Back to the 45. Cookeville will take over.
Cookeville's defensive front did a good job of submarining, coming down under our offensive linemen and creating a pile. Really nowhere to go, and Cookeville's defense has held as Lebanon 2 times fails to get the yardage out of the short yardage power eye.
So Cookeville will come with good field position, their best of the night. They come up on their own 45, 1st and 10. We're somewhere probably in 8 minutes into the 3rd quarter, or in 2nd quarter. They take it running the option, and we knock him down at the line of scrimmage. We hit him in the backfield. He tried to run the option. Smith did, and then we had a whole host of people. Deffendahl got there first. Clemens was there to knock him down also. He may have lost a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
Tim Hicks messed that mesh up as the quarterback fakes the dive to the fullback, and there was Tim Hicks right in the middle of everything. Smith did a good job of not laying the ball on the ground.
Cookeville comes out of the huddle and up to the line. Lebanon 7, Cookeville 0, somewhere in the 2nd quarter. Cookeville's got a off-balance set this time. Smith takes it, hot pass over the middle, caught, great catch, across the 50, down to our 46, close to a 1st down. Great catch by the tight end. Tommy, who was it?
Nathan Fletcher is the receiver, about 6'4", 185. He's been a basketball player. They got him out for football this year as a senior, and Fletcher with a great catch right off his shoe tops, and Cookeville looking at a 3rd down and short now.
They say his knee touched back on the 47. They backed it up a couple of yards and put it on the 47, and it's 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2, his knee touched on the 47. Cookeville Smith calling signals. Takes the ball, runs the option, cuts it in, got the 1st down, crossed the 45, and got to the 44, and got a 1st down as they run the option, and Smith kept it. 1st down Cookeville. I think they're 1st of the night. Terry Stafford says, yes, 1st down Cookeville, they're 1st.
And Smith, not much running room there, but just enough for that 1st down. Probably a long 2 yards, maybe a short 3 on that carry.
So they're in our territory, 1st and 10. We went for it and gambled and didn't make it on the 45. They picked up their first down of the night. They come out with a split right in and a flanker to the left. Off shift their fullback, run the option. He pitches it, and we're going to chase him back on the 46 and knock him down. We had a whole host of people there. Zach Vanier ran him out of bounds. They offset their fullback and run the option and lost 2 or 3 yards. Back to the 40, they'll put it on the 47 and lost 3. It's 2nd down and 13.
New running back checks in for the Cavaliers. That's Brian Emery. He's a senior. Check it, he'll be going to the wide receiver position, and Harcum still back there at tailback for the Cavaliers.
Lebanon playing their regular 50 defense. 2 linebackers are Ogles and Clemens. Wide slot, take it, hot pass, looking, here comes the rush, and here comes a hit, and the sack, bam, down on the 50. We hit him from both sides. That was Skullroot hitting him one way. Deffendahl himself jammed him the other way back on the 50. We had him covered well down the field. Smith has been sacked back on the 50, lost 3 more, and now they're looking at third and about 15 or 16.
Good job of pursuit by Skullroot. Never gave up, kept rushing hard, hit Smith from behind, and Carlos Kendall came up making a sandwich out of that Cookeville quarterback.
Smith brings his people to the line. They got 3 wideouts to the left this time. 1 setback and the tight end on the right. They shift into a shotgun, short punt. Snap it straight up in the air. He caught it back there. Throw it over the middle, incomplete. They shifted to a shotgun set. And the snap, Tommy, was straight up in the air. It took a while to come down. He caught it, and he threw it out to his intended receiver, way short, incomplete. Cookeville has to punt.
Smith, through no fault of his own, could have called a fair catch on that snap, trying to hit the receiver in the flat, but Lee Allison was out there in pretty good shape in coverage. Brian Profit deep to punt for the Cavaliers. Bentley and Corley for the Blue Devils to return.
The wind will be behind his back. The snap is back. The punt is away, and it's shanked again off the side of the foot. Might get a roll. I think it went out bad up on the 31. They'll see where they spot it. 31-yard line. He hit it off the side of his foot. Terry, what do you got?
Race from the midfield stripe, the 50 down to the 31. 19 yards, 11 with a first down on their own 31.
So we're somewhere